as it says in the description, I am going to be playing with myself, and this time we are going to be playing Gutenberg. I'm going to do a video on this in a week or two, and I really love this game. I think it's been underrated. People are sleeping on it, so I think this is great. So we're going to go ahead and just get into it. I have my typefaces already here. I have an I, O, and U. I have my little wheels things. I've got my board here. This is for the Automa. This is my board. Got my markers. All right, first, let's go ahead and select two of these. These are who I'm representing. Normally in the first couple of games, I tell people don't play with these because you get confused, so we're going to do it right off the bat. All right. I already know what one symbol means, so that's a good thing for me. Ah, fingers. All right. I don't know what that means. Alrighty, to the book. Okay. This ability basically says, I can move a cube after everything's revealed to mess with everything. That is Gutenberg. This one says, basically, for if I complete 2 orders a turn, I can use 1 less letter to complete it. I like that one. We're going to go there. So there we go. I'm going to use that. That is who I am. All right, we're going to set the rest of the board. Right now, I'm going to take 2 orders. Ooh, all right. This is the beginning of the game, so I don't want anything too hard, and these are going to be harder to do to begin with. So let's get the easy one first. This gets me a decent amount of points and keeps me going. So there's my first order. Second order, we're going to have to go a little harder because this one might be one that goes later. Let's just do this one. This is 3 and 3. So I'll need the IOUU, and I'll need the IOUU, and then for these I'll need a red, a yellow, level 3, level 3. So, all right, let's remove these from the board, and let's set everything up completely. I don't really like to do this, but there was this whole this whole thing there, so I have to do that first. And none of those are going to help me. Man, first, oh, no, yep, see, I'm going to do horrible. Already my luck is not there for me. I'm going to have to do, hopefully, different things to be able to score points. All right, inks. So we have that, then we have our gears. Oh, this is the best part. You get to buy gears in the game. All right, let's set up the Automa. Here we go. There's the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do our basically victory conditions. These are things that help us at the end of the game to get points. If I complete one of these, like this one, which we're not going to use, have an A level 4 and 2 reds, and I just donate them, I get 8 victory points. So that's pretty good. But we can't use it until... Ooh, man, these are different. All right, I'm the first player. I'm going to go first. All right, what do I want to do? All right, those orders are not really important for me. I am going to get 1. So I'm definitely going to move that out of the way. Let's go down here. The gears. That's a pretty good gear. Ink-wise, I need a yellow, and there's not a yellow. Man, this is a dreadful start. So I'm definitely going to have to use this over here. Not going to be very good on this one. All right. Let's flip the Automa, what they're going to do. The Automa is a little different. It's going to basically take a cube from a row and move it. They are really winning gears. See, it's taking the ink to the gears, book to the gears or orders, and then whatever has the max, which oddly enough is the gears, to the minimum. So it's going to go back to the top. Oh, wait, no. It's going to go what that symbol is, so it's going to go down here. And it's going to go and take from 2. So I'm the first player. I still get to choose first. I'm going to take this one and this one. They're going to take this one and get rid of it. All right. Inks. I have 2 inks. They have 1 inks. I'm the first player, so I get to go first. All right, let's pay 1 because this one is free. And then this one cost me 1. So I have my inks. I like to place my inks early so I know I have them ready. So next turn, that's going to work out for me a little bit. I'm not going to get a lot of money this round. Now, specialties. They beat me on the specialties. They're going to take a 2. So I usually do on when it's only 1 or 2. Evens, odds. So, or odds, evens. 1, 2. Move that one over there. I get this one, which I'm going to just not take both of those. I'm going to discard and take the 1 because, man. All right. Now we're at gears. They really wanted, they didn't. Did I even do that right? They wanted gears. Where did I put this one? Should have gone here. Can't do this sometimes. All right, so that's where it should have been. So they're going to go tie. I'm going to go first. I'm going to take this one because it's a min. Man, I got a ton of options on here. I could switch out inks. Or I can switch out type. Or I can raise my minimum. Let's do minimum. I'm going to place it. I'm going to use it. Ink. And then let's do, that's ink. Next round I'll be doing, ooh, that's a high letter. Yeah, we're definitely going to do letters. Better lettering. And then they're going to take this one. Get it out of the way. Down to the bottom. Tied again. I'm going to go first. I'm going to come down here and take 2 inks. What 2 inks am I going to take? Oh, I'm going to take a yellow and probably a second yellow. 2 yellows. They are going to go to 2, so they're going to take that increase. But they really don't do anything. So, all right, now, at the end of round 1, we're going to complete our orders. Do I have any orders to complete? Unfortunately, I only have 1. So, my I and O go there. So I've completed that order. And this one, so I'm going to get 2 coins for completing the order. I should have put these in little bowls as well. And then also, I completed ink. I have the special ink on level 1. So I get 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 victory points. Starting out way strong. All right, that's my orders. Now, I can buy typefaces if I wish. So, it's gonna be 4 to get an A. I definitely need an A. What I'll do is A, O, and U. I have an I left. Let's go ahead and do 5. Do a U. Let's play a little risky, do a U. Hopefully I can get something with an I and a U and just a 3-letter. That is everything. Round is done. We're gonna flip. Move you to round 2. We're going to reset the board. Oh, I just got lucky. Oh, they were supposed to take those inks. There's a blue. I might need a blue up there. Wait, that's wrong. Why did somebody yell at me that I did that wrong? There we go, 3. Got our gears. Let's go different piles. All right. Don't have a lot of money. They become first player, so I'm going to take one of my cubes and put it on theirs. They are first player. I get to remove this. I turn my gear. Oh, that's so fun. All right. I really need to get that IOU. I I already know there's an even there. Should I go 3 up there? That's the most important one, isn't it? Yeah, let's go 3 up there. We're just gonna go 3 up the top. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It's not the best of strategy, I think, but I think that's gonna work for me. I only can get one of the inks because I only have 2 coins. So I'm really hurting on money. I really need money, but I'm not gonna have a lot. So all right, there we're gonna go. They're gonna flip. They're gonna take this and go to ink. Down here to go ink. Wow, they're really going ink heavy. 1. I am glad I did that. So glad I did that. I have the most. I have 3. So in theory, I can complete this. I can complete a second order. So, all right, awesome. All right, they're gonna take this one. Inks. They want the inks the most. They're gonna take all 3 of these out. Yep, I'm gonna take 2. Take my 2 coins remaining, throw them back in the box. I now have a lot more inks to deal with. All right. Wish I could have used that, but oh well. All right. Gears. They're gonna go first. They're taking this one. They're wiping this one out from me. Cannot use it. So I have this one. This one is going to, if I want to buy an A, it costs 3 less, which actually might be a good option. Or if I use an A, I get 3 victory points. This one's going to go backward, so it's not going to go that way. It's going to go this way. So it's going to go this way. This one's going to go this way. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do victory points this round, get a couple A's. So there we are. Now the bottom row, we are tied. They're going to go first. They're going to take an order, which means they're really not going to do anything. I could move 2 orders over, but what's the point? There's nothing there. All right, what do I want? Do I want another? No, I can't do an order. Wait, I skipped a step. They are not going to go here, so I get whatever I want. I'm going to do what I did last time. I can take one of these. This is going to go away. I'm going to take mine and just increase 1. So we're going to increase that. Then I'm going to come here and increase it again. So I've got really good lettering, so that's going to get me more victory points. So we've completed that. Now we're going to complete orders. I have this order. So I get 3 coins. And then I can come down here. I don't have it at 6. No. But I do have 4. So I'm going to move up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get those letters back for next round. Don't get them now. And then I have a second order, which gets me the ability, remember, I have 1 less letter, so I get 3 more coins. Not a lot of coins. And then I get refinements of, I didn't have a gray. I thought I had a gray. I used it up there. Yep. So I'm only going to get 2 points. I was going to get 6 and another ink, but old dum-dum up there messed that up. All right, we're going to get rid of that order. I could buy a letter. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have exactly 6, which means I would not be able to buy any ink at all this round. So I think I'm going to stick with my initial letters. I'm not going to buy any more this round. So let's go ahead and set the board up. OU, that works for me. AU, that also works. Ink-wise, we are going to get a bunch of new inks. Hopefully some colors that we need. Well, we don't have anything that we need. A whole bunch of blue. No gray. 1 gray. So that's not going to be great for everybody. Did I forget something? Yes, I did. I'm working too fast. And this is one of the biggest problems in the video I'm going to mention. When you move up to level 2, you get a free ink the first time you move up to level 2. I'm thinking well, so I completed this because remember, I was just missing the gray. I would have picked a gray out, so I'm going to get an extra 4 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I get a color of my choice. Let's go gray. Gears. I completed an A, so I get 2 more victory points on my order. That is everything. So I am back to first player. I get a cube back. Now, where do I want to go? I'm only going to get one of those. So let's look at what I have. O-U-U. So I have to take the A-U. I have to take that one. Because that's the only letter I have. Well, I could go like this. No, that's the only one I can take. So we're still going to have to go kind of high on this, but it's a little bit lower. So let's just, we don't need a lot of ink. We do need ink. Do we? Yeah, we do. We have 1 gray and a red. We could come down here and get back on here because this is the 3rd round. So now those are open. Yeah, let's do that. Gear wise. Ooh, and I can switch colors for ink. That helps. Let's go abilities a little higher because I think they're going to try and take this one and get it out of my way. I don't have enough for it, so let's see what they're going to do. So they are going to move to book to specialties, gears to specialties, minimum or maximum to minimum. And they're going to take that. And they're going to go 4. So I get the first order, thank goodness. A. They're going to take this one. Very nice, simple, fun flow. Ink. I am first player, so I have 2 anyway, so I'm going to take inks first. Yep, we're going to pay 3. Take all 3 of these. Maybe. I do have one up there. I have to remember. Gray, gray, red. And then I'm going to wipe these off. Then we're going to come to specialties. We're tied. I go first. Yeah, let's do this one. We're going to take the beater things, and then the ink goes up to 2. There we go. Gears. Oh, I forgot to turn my gears. I am here on gears. I did that backwards. Of course I did. So I have nothing this round here, but I can change that to any ink I want. So gear-wise, they are going to go first. They're going to take 4, so they're going to take number 2. So that goes all the way over there. And I get this one. 3, 4. This one is going to allow me to get victory points for however many rounds it is. I can sell one or take an order. Let's take an order. So we're going to do that now. We're going to cover that up. So we're going to take an order. Get 2 cards to draw from the pile over here. Then 2 from over here. And what we're going to do, all right, we have, let's take the AIO, or yeah, AIO. And the ink wise, none of those are really going to be good. I can do the ink, but I can't do the other side. Man, not doing well with that. All right. So we're coming down here. I am the first player. I get to go first. I technically could do this for 8 points, which would get me more, but I'm not going to get enough money. So we're not going to do that one. We're going to come over here. We are going to increase. Is there anything I can increase to help me out? So I've got 3. I can't get animal that high. Can't get beaters that high. So I'm going to get 7 coins this round. I'm just going to get 10 victory points, which is still decent. Let's go up on 1. Let's go ahead and get up to 4 there. No, let's not do that. No. What's this one? 3 animals, 4 beaters. All right, let's do that one there. All right. There we go, and they're going to take this one. So this is out of the game. Orders. Like I said, I'm going to get 7 coins for those 2 orders. And I'm going to come here. I don't have the specialty on that side, nor do I have, nor do I have it on that side. I have the other one, but so I have 4, 6, 10. So I'm up to 27. If you're wondering what the book says, a winning round is basically starts at 100. Solo, I have not gotten to 100 yet, because I am dreadful. I don't think I focus on these enough, and also I don't get enough orders. So, what am I going to do? All right, let's... Can I buy anything? I can buy letters. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought I had 6. Yep, I have 5, so I can buy a 6 one. What's the 6th one that I want? I have an A, I, O, and U, so I could do another A. Let's do another A. I always feel like there's a lot of A's. There we go for 6. I have 4 coins left. That helps me out. We're gonna spin this way. Minimum goes up 1. We're gonna hold off and see what we get. If I do a letter A, I could do it for 3 less. Ugh, and I get points for the round. So let's go ahead and do that. We're on round 4. So I get 4 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Should have done nothing. Should have waited for the A. Should have waited. So we can get a 3rd one. A 3rd A. Not bad, not bad. What am I doing? Ugh. Trying to talk and do things is tough. So there we go. Up inks. So as I'm putting the inks out, we have A-I-O-O-U and an I-O-O-U. Those are going to be kind of tough to complete with mine. Let's see what I have first. So if I do this one, A-I and O, I currently have a W, not a W, but 2 U's and an A. None of that actually helps me out. None of it. Oof. All right, so I may only be able to complete 1, so I'm going to need to do the bottom part, which I can't even do fully. Ouch, sound population me. This could help me out. I could get rid of a gear. Might get rid of this middle one. So, order, I don't really care about that much, so I'm going to move down here. 2 reds. Nope, I don't even, there's not even 2 reds out. Man. Get a 2nd red and 2 O's. I don't have 2 O's, so all right. There we go. We'll just do this. I could really score a lot of points or get a lot of variety if I do that one. So I may do that one, and they get one of my cubes. So let's just go ahead and give that. Let's put this back on there. All right. Their first player. Let's flip them over. So they're going to move here to orders. They really want orders. Books to orders. And they're going to take this one. All right. Ah, well, no, they're not, because they're not even going to do that part. That's great. Okay. So orders. They're going to take the first order, and they're going to take 3. So first one. That leaves me with A-I-O-O-U. And then inks. That we are tied. They're going to go first, so they're going to take all of these. Do I want to keep my money? Really need a yellow ink. Don't have any yellow ink. I may not be able to complete anything this round. So then we're going to come down to the next one. They are tied, so they go first. They're going to take the A and the beater. So I get leather and A. Do I want leather and A? Might as well leather and A. Let's just go ahead and get rid of this one. And we're going to get a deep discount on a bunch of, which we might be able to get both, but we'll see. We're going to move up the minimum one the most, so that one's going to go 2. So we've covered now these. No, I'm not covering that one. They're going to take that one. Now we come down here. They can't do anything. Unfortunately, I have to take ink. I feel like we're short on yellow lately. Did they take ink? Did I even put ink out? I had to. No. I don't remember what I did with ink at all. I don't think we did. No, they would have. Yeah, I would have, because I took the first one and didn't take any other ones. All right. We're going to go to orders. I complete this one. Barely. I get 3 coins. I get 4 victory points. We're going into round 5, and I am hurting, but before we do all that, so I have 6, 7, so it's a 4. I only can get 1. So I can get an A or an O, so we're going to get an O for 4 discount, or 3 discount. I have 3 left. I can't buy another one. All right. So I can change a letter out. A's get me victory points and nothing. Let's reset. I was trying to focus on just doing very specific things, and I forgot that. I get a free ink because I went up there. That would have helped me. Do a red. Gears. And 5. I'm first player. I get a cube back. Where would I like to go? To complete this one, let's already do our order. A, I, O, O, U. I have an A and a U left over. I could trade that I out, or A out, for an I. But for ink, so, all right, we're gonna have to go bigger on gray. Hope that, let's not do gear. Let's do it like that. Well, is the specialty going to do anything for me? Helps me a little, but not much. So, I mean, we could move the specialty and let them take whatever one they want and just do the other. Yeah, let's do that. All right, what are they going to do for their turn? Book the gear, or bottom of the gear, they don't have that. Then they're going to come down here, and that's their turn. Ooh. I don't know what I did there. Flip that back over. 2. So they're going to take the second one. So first one, I go. What did I say I wanted to do? I'm going to do this one. And then this one. Because what we're going to do is we're going to take this and immediately change it up for an eye. We've completed that one. We're not going to do that. They're going to take this order and get out of it. Ink-wise, 2, I have 3, so I'm going to take all of these. There we go. They're going to take these inks and get them out of here. They're going to go first. They're going to take this one. I'm going to take this one. And that's the last of that pile, so I can do a leather and an ink if I want. Ow. Leather and ink. That gets me the bonus down here, so I have all that I need for that. I'm still 2 away for the bonus on that one over there. Gears, I'm not going to take a gear, so they're going to take the second one. So this one, might as well just get rid of them both because they're both going to go. Bottom row, they're not going to go at all. I think I need another order. I'm not going to get to 100. I don't think I'm going to get to 60. Let's do that one. Let's try that one. So that'll get me an order at the end, and I can see if maybe I can sneak my way and complete it. I think I've got those all mixed up. All right, complete orders. So I'm gonna get 10 coin, which is very nice. And I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna have, I have the ink, I have the proper leather, 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down here, I am gonna get 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus I completed an A for 2 points. Decent amount of points, not huge, but will be helpful in the long run. Those all up there are already messed up. Let's just do blah. There we go. So what do I want to buy? I have 10. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to cost me 8, leave me 2. What do I want? I have 2 O's. I have 2 U's. I have 2 I's and 1 A. So obviously I'm going to have to get an A. Get back that A I traded out. So now I have a set of each. So I need an I and a U. 4, 5. All right, I have 5 coins. All right, we're going to spin our wheels. So we can trade out ink, which will be helpful. Nothing. And O's will give us 2. Victory points. There's an AOU. Coins are victory points, but they're not that great of victory points. Definitely the cards in the bottom here. This is round 6. Two more gears. Maybe I can get lucky. Or not. I don't know. O is a negative. See, I don't need that. A, O, U. That's completed. I have an A, I, and O left over, so I could get another order. And if I can get lucky. So I really need the O, because that'll get me victory points. If I take this one, that'll get me a lot more victory points. That'll get me 4 victory points. So definitely need to put 1 on the gear at least. Order, I'm going to do 2. I don't, ink, I'm okay with. Specialty, no, keep it at ink. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So, what do we need to do? So, all right. Is that what I'm going to do? That's what I'm going to do. So let's flip this over. 1. But I didn't do any of the movements. This is going to go down to here. Gear is going to go back up to books, and that's where we stay. So they're going to get an order first, and they're going to go to 1. It took it. Still works. Still works. Still works. How, you may say? How, Jeremy? How may it work? So remember, I can use 1 less. So if I use my 1 less there, I am hurting for ink. But it's good because I get to go first on ink. But I need 2 reds, and I don't have 2 reds, and I can switch 1 out. Yay! So I'm just trying to make sure. I only need 1 coin. Why use 2 when I can just use 1? Trickery. Do I want that last silver just in case? No, I don't. All right. Still have these left. Still have these. All right. Do I want... They're going to go first? Oh, they really want that first order. They want the A and that one, so that one's gone. So I get leather. Yeah, let's just do it all 1. There, it's just all 1. So there we go. We didn't do a lot of points there. We didn't push up as much as I normally do. Gears were tied. They're going to go for... Oh, they're going to take the one I wanted. But that might be good because this one... Here's why it might be good. Because if I have victory points for using red ink, I have 2. That's an extra 4. So I have a total of 6 victory points right here. Extra for my gears. So now we have to decide... What is the best for me to increase? Don't need ink. Increase a level. I can get another order. Yep, let's do that. How you say? We're gonna move that one to there. We're gonna come over here. The little symbol says we get to take orders, so we're gonna take 2. Oh, man. 1 off. A, I, and U. I have an O. All right, that was close. But let's see what the combination for ink is, just in case. Maybe it'll be better and I can switch around. I could do that. No, I can't do that. All right. Come down here. So we're done. So we're going to do final orders. I now have... Can't complete this one. So I'm going to get 7 coin. It's a couple victory points. I have this and this, so it's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did get 50, so okay. Come over here. I do have 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oof. All right. All these are gone. All right. We're just going to keep those over there. We don't really need to move them. I can get 1 more order. I need a I, A, and an O. 2 of those, or all 3. I've never seen one with those 3, but if I have 1, I can do it. I can complete another order. A, I, O. Now, do I have the proper ink and or scoring things to be able to get more points? Well, I don't have the ink. All right, so this would be, I can complete it. That's 2, 4, 6. I can't do that part. 6 is more points. So we're going to complete this order. Do that. I get 6 more points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I get 3 more coins. You never know. That might be a couple points there. So that's at least 1 point. So, all right, that's the end of the game. Now we're going to score points. How do you score points? Over here, we're going to get levels. So this A here gave me 3 points. 1, 2, 3. And these two give me 1 point each. 1, 2. Did not get any of those. Nope, none for me. Coins. Coins is my only refuge. I'm at 73, and remember, to get bare minimum lowest to consider winning the game is 100, so I need 27. And it's 3 coins for 1 victory point. So I have 6, 12, 14. So I get 4 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4. 77! That's about where I normally land. I'm within like 77, 80s usually, so tell me what you think of Gutenberg. I really enjoy this game. I don't know why, it just clicks in my brain. It's one of my favorites. Tell me what you think. Yay. Gutenberg, go play it. Go find it. Ask me to play it. If you're in the area, I'll play with you. I don't mind. Unless you're a weirdo, then I don't know about that. So, well, the bad kind of weirdo. Good kind of weirdo, I'm all for, because look at me.